Believe it or not, my pro wrestling record is 1-0. 1-0, undefeated, going out undefeated. I don't know if we're going to do it again. Regardless, I'm going to take you through how that came to be. I think we've talked about like the beforehand and the nerves and kind of the pre-planning, but I don't think we are broken down like what actually happened in the match. I thought it'd be fun to do that today. A little bit of precursor to the match. Whole idea changed. The whole plan, everything we practice, everything we trained for, specific spots that we like thought we were going to do, out the window. Long story short, it was going to be the 2-on-2, and there was going to be like some angle where it's like, oh, we brought reinforcement and we're going to make it a 3-on-2 with another professional wrestler in our corner, and they were going to kind of take the bulk of the stuff, and we get tagged in. Dash and I would do our like, 1-2 thing, maybe take a bump, but like that was it. Day of, I get there a little later than Dante. Dante informs me, hey, the wrestler who we were working with isn't here. They're injured, and now it's a straight up 2-on-2. So without further ado, here we go. I think we're starting with the CWO entrance.
Incredible physiques. Out of shape.
Those are my friends on the side. All my friends came. My parents came to this.
You can call him the Dairy Daddy. Hang on.
Couple things off the bat. Obviously, they're the super heels. We're obviously kind of working face here. Obviously, their gimmick is the whipped cream thing. That comes into play. He carries around whipped cream and creams people, and it's like kind of wink, wink, innuendo type thing. So he brought a shake weight to the ring, and that's kind of his like Undertaker's urn. That's kind of his like powers, whatever. So you'll see what we bring in our, which I don't know if we made a good enough job of being like, this is what I got, but you'll see.
I have a feeling this place is about to erupt. Whole lot of Stache Club fans here tonight.
Crazy. The Stache Club sign? Are you crazy? The Stache Club sign? Shout out them. Shout out Spencer filming for us. Two things. All right, a couple things. One, shout out Spencer filming for us. He killed it. Two, you see here, this is our shake weight. This is kind of the gimmick of the whole match. So Stan Stylez has his shake weight. We got a little golden shake weight. Also, Subi Club Burbank House is the name of the song, and I kind of tweaked some of the intros and, little blips in there to be like Stache Club and da-da-da.
Listen to that ovation for Stache Club here tonight, folks.
You don't know, that's Dante in the all black. That's John with the jean jacket on right now. Stache Club Wrestling. Make sure you subscribe to them on YouTube.
I haven't watched this in so long. This is stupid and crazy. Stupid and like stupid crazy that we did. This is nuts. This is so silly. I got in the ring, I saw those top ropes, and I'm like, I'm running those top ropes.
Over 100,000 subscribers. Of course, they were granted an award here for that achievement at Focus Pro. That ceremony, of course, interrupted by Stan Stylez, who got his face dunked in his own barrel of cream for his efforts. But it was last month.
Shout out people there. There was some people there wearing like, there was a kid right in the front row. You can kind of see him. He's wearing a Stache Club hat. There was some people wearing Stache Club hoodies. I didn't expect people to show out for this. I didn't think I thought it was just going to be like our friends and family. And then all of a sudden we got a huge pop and there were people that came to see us because we were on the card. And that blows my mind. That still is nuts and is so sick. All right, let's get into this.
To ask John Roy if we got unplugged because I can barely hear you. It's just that loud. Insane. Oh my God. Yeah, now it's perfectly clear. That was unbelievable. If you're not here right now, Widowmaker Brewing, I cannot describe the sound that we just heard here for Stache Club Brewing. Wow. Stan Stylez pouting in the corner here to start.
He's unreal at being like unlikable. Just like this, I don't want to wrestle him, being that like shit fucking like fantastic.
All right, well, let's see what the Stache Club boys can do once that bell rings. Somebody gonna tell Stan Stylez that he's got cream on his forehead? Probably not.
He's used to it. The head of the dessert table stands. Oh my God, Dante's in phenomenal shape. Little pose off. If we're going by the crowd meter, Stylez doesn't stand a chance.
First of all, this pose off went on for so long. Also not planned. This was very like on the fly. What Stan kind of told us and reiterated that that's how he works is he goes by the crowd, which is some points in this match that, you know, I'll explain of like, oh, the crowd reacted this, that's why this happened. So they start doing the pose off, crowd eats it up. So they feed into it, they keep on doing it. You know, you're going to see Stan takes off his shirt, down here's a couple more poses, and everything was feeding off the crowd. Another crazy thing is the Stache Club chants. What was it? SC Dub, fuck 'em up Stache Club is crazy. And then sexy Stache Club, just nuts. The crowd, unbelievable.
I believe it. Probably just smells like old dairy.
Probably smells like sour cream.
Again, Stan reading the crowd. Everyone at this point is chomping at the bit for like them to finally lock up. He goes, nope, I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm out of here. Just building up, like building up that suspense. And obviously, because like Dante and I kind of really can't lean too heavy on our professional wrestling skills. So like, I think Stan knows that. So he has to build up the heat in the moments as much as he can. So I think he did a really good job at that.
CWO. Are they gonna? Yeah, they're taking a hike. You gotta be kidding me.
Uncalled for.
Giving him the one finger salute.
So you see the ref talking to me there? That's one thing I learned is like the ref really calls it down the middle. Obviously they know the beats, they know what's going to happen, but to make it like, we kind of talked about this on the podcast too, but to make things as legit as you can and as the final line kind of blurring reality and fiction, that's the ref. So the ref is calling things how a ref would call things. So Stan flipped off Dante. That pisses me off. So I get on the rope and I'm flipping Stan back off. And at that point, things are getting a little rowdy. So the ref, like in the most serious, very calling it tone, he was like, hey, knock that off. Stan's out. They're in the ring. Stan's allowed to do that. Like he's allowed. You might not like it. Which like at the time when it happened, I was like, oh man, did I fuck up? But then I was like, oh no, he's playing. He's doing the part. He's doing what he's supposed to do.
All right, so we got Dante and ABBS here in the middle of the ring. Yeah, this place is on fire.
They're here to see the Stache Club.
The crowd was so hot. Like, and also I want to credit the commentators. The commentators commentated this match so well. They added so much fun to this match just from their commentary. I think I spit. We're going to keep going.
Here to see the Stache Club. They're here to see CWO get their comeuppance.
A test of strength against ABBS. This might not be a great strategy for Dante, though. Again, their in-ring debut here. Here we go. They Greco-Roman. Will we lock it in? Both hands in.
Looks like ABBS now getting the better of this exchange.
Oh, Dante's in a bad spot.
Does John have his own shake weight? He most certainly does.
Okay, there's the part that, and I don't think maybe the cameras didn't catch it a lot, but here's what happened there. Stan brought out his shake weight to kind of like, that's why ABBS was like, it was very David and Goliath thing. That's why ABBS was getting the better of Dante through strength and through Stan's shake weight. So I see that, and usually no one can counteract that in their match. However, we brought our own. So I get my shake weight. I was going to go in the ring because I thought that was going to be more effective. So I take like one step in, and again, the ref, authenticity legitimizing, comes to me and like, hey, you can't get in the ring. Like, you know, he like legitimately kind of scolds me as like, you know, get back, you know, stay on your side and you can't get in the ring, you're not legal and da-da-da. So I was like, oops, okay, my bad. And then did the shake weight thing from the corner. As you'll see, like the gold shake weight is bigger than Stan's, and that kind of is gonna fuel Dante to, you know what I mean, gain his power and whatever.
Came out with his own. Oh, look at this.
This isn't like, this is a crazy shot. This is insane.
Sending the powers to Dante via the shake weight.
It's working. ABBS now.
Control the arm here.
Credit to ABBS, a little bit of direction there for Dante. I hope I'm not like peeling back the curtain too much on the business, but in that moment, Dante was a little like out of position. ABBS very subtly kind of brought him into position for the next move.
Just wrenching away at the wrist here of Dante.
Countered it. Mexican style from Dante.
Boom, I'm tagged in. Huge. One of my favorite moments. But the announcer said Mexican style by Dante. What we learned in wrestling training was everything in the US, like American style, you work from your right. So when you get up from your right side. A lot of moves, if you spin like that, it's all on right side. And then Dante, just how he was positioned, I think it was more natural to go left. And when you turn left and work on your left side, get up on your left side, do all the moves on your left side, I guess that's more of a European and Mexican style. So that's kind of, and again, credit to the announcers for knowing their shit, because they called that and they played it as in like a Mexican style, you know, instead of like hey, we messed up the American style we're supposed to be working, but they're like, ooh, cool style, which I thought was really cool.
And here we get our first look at John.
Off the ropes, breaks it.
The fact that I was able to do like any sort of jumping rope move is like the coolest thing to me. You'll see in this match, this was the hardest. I was probably going to save this till later to say it, but it's like this whole process was one of the hardest things I've ever done, but also the most fun I've ever had. Let's see John from Stache Club go to work, huh?
Let's see what John can do now with the big man ABBS.
Oh, this could be a mistake. Wait, Dante gonna help out?
They got it!
Double suplex from the Stache Club, taking ABBS over.
And a kip up, unbelievable.
All right, so much to go over there. First of all, instantly, and they told us this, like, once you get in the ring, you know, we knew all our sequences at this point. Like, we went over this stuff, even though it was a new set of sequences and a whole different story being told in the match. We knew what we were doing. However, we were warned this by everyone. They were like, once you get in that ring, you're going to forget everything. And that's okay, because everyone you're working with is professionals, including the ref and everyone on the other side, and they're going to guide you and talk you through it. And I knew that was the spot, the rope, and then me trying to do the thing, which I did forget to hook his arm. I'm being a little hard on myself. Ended up hooking his arm after a little bit. We did the whole thing of the suplex, which that I can't believe we did that. That was ABBS in not practice, but like pre-planning, being like, I was gonna suplex him solo, and I was kind of like, okay, and then I was like, I've never suplexed anyone before, and he was like, oh, so he was like, all right, to make it safer, we'll do a double suplex. And he was just like, the tips he gave us was, don't jump, like keep your feet planted on the ground and basically just take a back bump. And he said, I'm just gonna fucking send myself over and we're all gonna cross our fingers. And we were like, got it. So that was our first, I don't know if we've said this before, that was our first time doing that move. Like, we talked about it, but we've never practiced that move. We've never done a suplex. That was our first time executing it. And I think it's my favorite moment in the match, because I think like no one thought we were going to do anything crazy, and us pulling out a suplex was just like the coolest classic wrestling thing. And like the pop of people being like, you know, holy shit, they got the big man up is like so cool. Also, you'll see in this moment, like I said, you kind of forget everything. after that happened, and that was the big spot to remember, I forgot everything. I didn't know what the next move was. I didn't know what I was supposed to do, so you'll see it here. I do want to back up a little bit, just a tad.
They got it.
Double suplex from the Stache Club, taking ABBS over.
And a
The kip up. Honestly, it comes off better on camera than I remember. It's still not perfect, but I remember in that moment, because during training, I learned how to kip up. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to do it during the match. There's an opportunity maybe, but I was ultimately, before the match, I ultimately decided, you know what? Don't do it. The match is already like going to be hectic and nerve-wracking. Don't add something else. And you see in that moment where I'm on the ground and I go to get up, and then something in my head goes, you're here. Fucking try it. Who cares? If you don't do it, this is your first match, and they're playing it up as it's your first match, a mess up's fine. I went back on my back, attempted the kip up. There's a small, I'm not going to code it, there's a small hand touch, which is fine. I think it comes off fine.
Double suplex from the Stache Club, taking ABBS over.
You can't even notice the hand touch. I could have not even said anything, but, you know, in truthfulness, there was a little hand touch. But still, I'm happy I did it. Still, it's one of my favorite moments. And now, I like practice it since. Now I kind of have it in my back pocket. So at any party or social outing where there's any patch of grass nearby and I have, I don't know, half a beer in me, I go, you guys want to see something? I run over, boom. And then no one reacts how I think they're going to react. Everyone's reaction is kind of like, oh, cool. And I'm like, I don't know. I think it's going to be this, whoa, you can do that, you athletic freak. So that's not the case, but.
kip up, unbelievable. Listen to this crowd.
This is insane. Hooks the leg. Only got 2.
Okay, so if you notice the difference between our video and this video, I did kind of trim that part a little bit because I forgot what we were doing and I thought he was going to get up, so I was kind of jumping around and my mind is elsewhere. Finally, I kind of conveyed the message, pin, 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 and I went, oh shit, hook the leg, and 1, 2, he kicks out at 2, and I'm still like, you'll see me, I'm like, hold on. I play it as if like, damn it, as if I didn't let him lay there for 20 seconds before I went for the pin.
Stache Club need to stay on the attack. Oh, see that?
Yeah, that rookie mistake there from John. ABBS is able to run right through him and take him down.
Yeah, they're paying for it now.
Another moment where I forgot what was coming next. I knew he was kicking out and then instantly forgot what he was doing. What was coming next was a fucking clothesline. So I didn't nail. This is the one thing I wish I could do better, is I wish I took the clothesline bump a little better. I kind of forgot it was coming, and then he fucking just whoom, and I took it. That wasn't even much of me taking a bump. That was kind of just me getting hit with a clothesline.
The last thing you want to do is have these two have ABBS and Stan Stylez cut the ring in half and get one of these rookies in their corner. It's going to be all she wrote for the Stache Club.
Hard body slam from ABBS.
Again, and I'll be honest with you, not even too much selling. Just kind of a natural reaction of getting slammed to the ground. Also, we've like practiced body slams. When he had me upside down, he was just carrying me like I weighed 2 pounds. In that moment, I realized how high I was off the ground, and I realized, oh, I've never taken a body slam from someone this tall. So I'm way higher from the fucking mat. So that was sick.
And here we go. The pants are gonna fly.
Pants attack.
And one more for good measure.
Oh, man.
Love that pants attack by Stan. It's like his signature thing. And when he was telling me, he was like, just sell it like death. And I was like, got it. You got it, sir. I think there's also someone that screams in the crowd that goes, no, John. I don't know who that was.
Writhing in pain after that devastating pants attack.
And now the textbook tag team wrestling going to come out here from the CWO. They're going to keep John in that corner as long as they can.
Yeah, this is the last thing that Stache Club want.
I forgot how loud that shit was. Again, that shit hurt. It's another thing where I didn't know that was coming. This is we're kind of in the part of the match where it's like we did the initial beats, act 1, if you will. Now we're kind of at the part where it's like there's a little bit of improv going on. Again, Stan kind of listening to the crowd. Now I'm on the defense. I'm getting the heat. Heat is when you take all the beating. And what makes a crowd go ooh louder than a couple of fucking chops? So I get put in the corner. Boom, boom, 1 chop. I'm like, ow. And you can see me kind of start to like go away. And then they put me back in the corner. Didn't know I was getting a second one. Well, and then again, I start going, that's gotta be it, right?
John's in a bad spot. Huge chops across the chest. And now a big splash from the big man ABBS. Hammering away. Wow, another hard body.
Second body slam for those keeping track at home, and also a splash. I'm in pain. I'm getting my ass kicked here.
Body slam here.
You know, we've yet to see the cream.
Thank God.
You know, I hope I didn't jinx it, but
I don't know if they're gonna need it. John does not. Yeah, ABBS just pinning him now.
ABBS may have
Oh
eaten
no,
all
look
of
at
it.
this. Driving his face right into his abs. Now with the pin. Oh.
I kind of forgot about that part. That part's crazy. Very silly. It's definitely the silliest part of the match. I like that part because it plays on like the whole ABBS gimmick and shit.
That could have been it, but now ABBS just rubbing it in to all the people here at Widowmaker Brewing. We came here to see the Stache Club.
And now these two are just going to toy with John. I mean, let's make no mistake about it, folks. Let's not forget the fact that this is their very first.
For those counting at home, I'm up there for a 3rd time. What happened with that was, I don't know whose idea it was. Maybe Stan told him to do it again, but either way, I get communicated by ABBS egos. And like genuinely, I'm hurting. The wind's knocked out. On the first or second body slam, I got the wind knocked out of me. So I'm kind of just like, at this point, I'm excited to tag out. I'm like, all right, I'm getting beat up here. Can we get Dante in the ring? For the love of God, please. Stan gets tagged in and I get told, 3rd body slam. And genuinely, I was going to say no. Because I didn't want to be slammed to the ground for a 3rd time. And I was already like feeling it. By the time I could say anything, I'm fucking upside down. And I'm like, well, 3rd one's a charm, I guess.
Match ever. And they're in there with 2 trained, skilled competitors
Who are part of a faction. They're a regular team. They've had plenty of time to come up with a strategy while the Stache Club was trying to learn some moves.
Ooh, look at this. That looks.
Little Rey Mysterio, Great Khali. I didn't make that connection right now. Rey Mysterio, my GOAT. Kind of cool that we got to replicate a little Rey Mysterio moment. That's cool.
Painful.
It's like Crush's old move.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, this could be it. If that arm goes down again, that's it for the Stache Club.
This is it. If it goes down, it's all over.
Now, in this moment, so what happens here is if my hand goes down for a 3rd time, I'm knocked out. They're calling the match. I've been submitted, knocked out, whatever you want to call it. If I fuck this up, that's the end of the match, and we can't even do the ending. Because again, the referee's going to call it straight. If my hand fucking hits, that's it. So both of them were like, hold it. Because we still got some time left, and we still have some sequences left. So they're like, hold it. This is a huge part of this is the comeback. This is a huge part of the match, or start of the comeback, I guess.
Folks. Good night, John. No.
Wow.
Still got some kick in him.
It's maybe one of my favorite wrestling tropes.
Here we go. John getting a second wind here. Cut right back down by the ruler of the Creamy Kingdom. Oh, and a cheap shot to Dante on the outside.
I don't want to speak for him, but we were watching this match back, and Dante was like, he didn't see that kind of forearm coming, and he kind of forgot he got hit. He explained to me, he was like, I didn't notice it until he told me, but he was like, yeah, a little bit of late sell on my part, and I didn't even notice it.
Camel clutch style from Stylez.
Creamy clutch, if you will.
There it is.
Oh, man.
Fish hook in the nose now. Stylez has made it a point to rub it in.
Didn't tap. Didn't tap. Credit where credit's due. Didn't tap.
All these months of the
That's a really, I want
Stylez
to make
has
note of
made
this
it a point
moment.
to rub it in. After all these
Right there, when I'm on the ground, I didn't tap, and the referee like comes down to like what seems to like check on me because I've just been like in a submission hole or whatever. He comes down to me and he goes, "Keep it up, you're doing fucking awesome." And that like lit a fire under me because I like this whole time I don't know how I'm doing. I'm taking these bumps and you know we did a couple of moves here and there, but I've been in the ring for a long time. I'm getting my ass kicked. I'm a little bit like. Especially after 3 body slams. And I'm not, you might think I'm exaggerating like the, you know, oh, he's still selling it. Nope. So at this point, I'm like, I hope this looks good. I hope I'm doing good. So him just like knowing we're so green and so new, just after all of that, just the reassurance of like, keep going. You're doing fucking awesome. Because he can hear the crowd and he can hear the reception, whatever. When you're in there, someone also told us this before the match and it happened. When you're in there, you don't hear the crowd. Maybe when you kind of are a little more experienced, you kind of start to tune them in. But when you're in there, you're just so laser focused and it's like tunnel vision. You don't hear a thing. And I kind of thought that was just like a saying people say like, you don't even notice the crowd. But like genuinely, you don't hear a thing. It's crazy. I think also when he said that to me, he went, "You're doing fucking awesome." I think I went, "Thanks."
thanks to the Stache Club getting his comeuppance here.
Yeah, now these guys, they're just toying with John at this point.
Yeah, I mean, here comes ABBS off the ropes. Oh, John got out of the way. Can he make the tag? He's got to make a tag.
He's got to get over there and
Huge move out of the way. Hot tag incoming. Here we go.
make that tag. Crowd sending the energy his way, willing him to that corner. Can he make it though?
ABBS gets the Stylez though. No, Dante's legal.
The camera didn't show it. On our video, we show it. I hit a mean, like, diving fucking hot tag. Like, the most disparity, just like, huh. So, I want credit for that, I guess.
Oh. The freshest man in this matchup. Face first into the buckle. There we go.
Going up.
Dante is hammering away. Let's stand Stylez.
Crowd's going crazy. Dante also told me this, like, after that little sequence, he said his heart was going, he thought he was going to have a fucking heart attack.
Right now.
He was putting all of his anger, months and months of built-up frustration, taking it all out on his sworn enemy here, Stan Stylez. Wait a minute.
Oh, he's got both nips.
Oh, he's got both nips.
Tuning in Tokyo here at Widowmaker Brewing. Oh, Dante breaks loose.
They will return the favor.
Stylez breaks loose.
Good sell. Good sell. Good sell. Good sell.
Now I think he's calling for the whipped cream, the extra creamy, the good stuff.
It's gone.
There's no air in it.
I told you, ABBS polished it off on the way to the ring.
Somebody's doing
Here we go. The biggest moment. This was like the big like payoff plan. He goes to whipped cream him. There's no whipped cream. I don't want to spoil it. We're going to keep going.
whippets in the back. Oh, look at this. The miss.
So again, a little bit of teamwork here in the ring and in reality. There was this moment where Stan's looking at ABBS like, what the heck? And then I kind of yelled over. It did work because we're on the same team, so I didn't even need to be secretive about it. But I was like, Dante, push him. Dante, push him. So he was supposed to push him into ABBS. And again, I screwed up several times. Like, you just forget and your mind goes blank. So like, thankfully we're obviously on the same team, so it made sense for me to be like, do this thing, and you know what I mean. He pushes him into Stan, or he pushes him into ABBS, whatever. And then I got a whipped cream. I tossed Dante a whipped cream. Boom. Cool catch. Bada bing, bada boom. And we're getting close here.
Q, and now they've got their own whipped cream. And they got him. Stunner! They got him!
I can't believe we won this match. I can't believe we won. First of all, Stunner, there's a couple things here. There's actually a lot here. So, first of all, in practice or going over the stuff like an hour or two before the show, Stan very casually, again, veteran of the sport, Stan very casually goes, and we're going to finish it by you hitting the whipped cream stunner on me, and you guys are going to go over. We were just stuck on the last part of like, what do you mean? And we were like, you don't have to. Like, no, we don't have to win. And he was like, no. Again, like a true professional, he was like, it makes sense to the story, and the crowd's going to go fucking nuts. I mean, that pop when that bell rang, he hit 3 was insane. Crazy to listen back to. But he was like, no, you guys are going over. And we couldn't thank him enough. And then just not really knowing the ins and outs of the business as much, we were talking to the referee afterward or before or whatever. The referee was like, do you guys know how big of a deal that is? Not only for you to go over, but to be beaten by your own finisher. He said that's like a big deal in terms of like respect and honor and just like giving you something. It's the biggest thing a wrestler could give you is like, you're going to beat me with my own finisher. And Stan gave that to us, and he gave the crowd, he allowed us to give that to the crowd, and he gave that to the crowd in turn. Really, really crazy. And then I ran in, we were going to do the stacked pin, 1, 2, 3. The second that bell rang, the sound came back. And I could hear the crowd, and it was over. And the biggest, again, it was the most fun I've ever had, but it was the hardest thing I've ever done. The relief when that bell rang, and I was like, oh my God, it's over. We're fine. We did it. The crowd liked it. We didn't screw up anything. And like, holy shit, we accomplished this. It was also one of the most emotional nights like ever. And you'll see it. There's like many moments where you can kind of see like the genuine emotions on us that I think is really, 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 really cool to look back on.
Wow! Quite literally a taste of his own medicine. Stan Stylez with a mouthful of cream, whipped cream stunner. 1, 2, 3, and Stache Club get the big victory here tonight.
What a showing here. Stache Club Wrestling big ring debut. Able to defeat Stan Stylez and ABBS.
And you can see Stan Stylez admonishing ABBS on the outside for eating all the whipped cream.
The happiness here of everyone here at Widowmaker Brewing.
I mean, your world order can't be very creamy.
That's in a very, very long-winded way, that's kind of the story behind the scenes of the actual match. What happened, what went into it, and what was going on during it. Thank you for watching. I hope this was entertaining. I hope you liked this. I hope it was insightful, or at least a little bit funny. I don't know, interesting. Please subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. Check out the podcast, Kind of Stubborn, Stache Club Wrestling. You get it. Thank you. We appreciate you. I appreciate you forever. And okay, bye.